So, a little explanation about the video you just saw. For a moment, I thought I was stuck in the Matrix. As you can tell, I have one of those fridges that's very convenient for getting to condiments, and then you can just open the door. There's a little button, you press it. But for some reason, I must have hit the button the first time I'd gone in for milk, and the milk wasn't there, and for a moment, I lost my mind. I was like, what is going on? This isn't my fridge. And so, I just wanted to show that little video. We got a special little unboxing today. This comes from my friend Frank Lewis back in Taunton, Massachusetts. We've been friends since, 91, 92. It's going way back. We went to high school together and spent some time in commercial art together. And we've got a bunch of stories we could tell you. If only we lived in the same state and we could do some kind of a podcast, it would be fantastic. He sent me this package in the mail, and I love the fact that our friends are starting to send each other things just for fun, you know. But this one's going to hurt. You see, 2 weeks ago, I did the one-chip challenge, and I thought it was pretty painful. And this is, well, let's take a look. Let's see what it is. I promised him I wouldn't try it until tomorrow night when we're doing our Zoom meeting, which is when we've been doing these crazy things where we try stuff. But I'm very excited about this because I've never had an opportunity to try any of this company's hot sauces. And this is their newest one. Here we go. Oh, Lord, it's beautiful. Look at it. That's right. It's the Last Dab, but it's their newest version, which is supposed to be even hotter than their old one. It uses Pepper X, one of their custom peppers. If I can get it. Oh, I guess I can't get it out, Frank. I can't try it. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Look at that shit, man. First We Feast presents Hot Ones, Last Dab Apollo, made with the Apollo pepper. Okay, so I'm not sure if Pepper X is still involved in this... I'm not sure how autofocus works when I've got the camera hooked up to the computer, because as you guys know, I can't use my main camera for any other purpose other than having it hooked up to the computer because of the SD card slot. Big story, doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I can't try this today. Like I said, we're going to wait till Friday, and we're each going to try half a spoonful of this stuff. He's done a full spoonful of the Last Dab, the original one, but this is the Apollo, which is supposed to be hotter. I'm not sure where it sits on the Scoville scale. I'll have to look it up, and if I look it up, I'll put it over here somewhere. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that today. However, as you can see in the picture below, we've got something that is well overdue. I filmed this probably within days of it coming out with my boys, and the audio was horrible. We filmed it in the kitchen so we'd have more room, and it just came out bad, and I feel really bad, and if there's anything salvageable, I'll try to hack it in here. Or I won't. This is the Tiramisu Oreos, which tiramisu is one of my favorite sweet treats to have. I've never had a really bad tiramisu, and I can't recommend anyone specifically, but it's definitely such a unique treat. It's not like a cake, it's not like a pie, it's not like a pudding. There's just this nice consistency and flavor to it. The espresso comes through when it's a good one, and I just love it. And well, I'm not going to tell you what I think about these until I actually try them. So let's break this open for the very first sniff. Also, if you're wondering, I moved my mic over here. My computer's got a shit ton of fans in it, and it's picking up all the sound. It seems like the mic is shutting out those sounds as long as I'm talking, so I'm going to try to just keep talking. Or at least create sound. Alright. Man, that's interesting. That lip flap, the little tab... Oh, there it is. Okay. It didn't want to come up. Let's give it a smell. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm going to have to hold these back here, because it seems like the autofocus doesn't work when it's on the computer system thing here. Now, the cool thing about this is, with like several of the Oreos I put out, there is like a little bit of a two-toned cream here. See, I don't appreciate when that happens. Something's not right about that. It could be the fact that these have been sitting on my shelf for, I don't know, months at this point. But let's give this a whirl, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Oh. A little stale. Okay. I haven't been eating a lot of sweet stuff. I've been trying to cut as much sugar out of my diet as possible. And this is actually the very first full vegan review of the Oreos that I do. This is almond milk. I switched over my White Russians and pretty much everything to almond milk. Slowly, progressively moving in that direction. We'll see how it goes. Really great. Super fantastic without milk. They're not overly sweet, but they're definitely sweeter than I'm used to, so it's hard to judge right now based on the fact that I haven't been eating a lot of sweet stuff. Nonetheless, though, it sits at a nice level of sweet. There's a hint of, like, the mascarpone cheese. There's a little bit of espresso in there. It doesn't fully grab the flavor of tiramisu, but it's close. Let's try it in milk. I like to oversaturate my cookies. These are already kind of a little stale, though, so we're not going to overdo it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that shit's good.
All right. See, for me, adding milk, or almond milk, as the case is here, it breaks down the cookie to the point where the cream really shines through. And that's where the flavor is. We all know what an Oreo tastes like. We've had Oreos in our lives, but it's this cream that is making the difference here. Alright. Never been a big fan of just eating the cream alone, but that helped identify the flavors in my mouth. Really made it come to the forefront that yes, this is tiramisu. If you're trying to capture tiramisu, this is probably about as close as you're going to get. I don't know. Maybe there's something else out there. I know they make a coffee syrup that you can add into your coffee. That is tiramisu as well, and I've never had it, so maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I have no idea. All right, in the short, I would give these things about an 8.5. They're really, really good. They're definitely not, toasted coconut good. Those were the best cookies. That was my favorite Oreo of all time. Still to this day is still my favorite Oreo of all time. This definitely is a great Oreo. You probably can't get them on the shelves anymore, but you might be able to find them at a discount store, like an Ollie's or a Building 19 or something like that, if you want to try them. They're really good. They taste great in milk, and I highly recommend them. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and I will post the video of us trying these at some point next week. I don't know when that's going to come out, but I gotta admit, I'm a little bit nervous about this. But I wanted to share something with you today, so we finally got that Oreo review out of the way. I think they're super fantastic, great in milk. Go out and get them if you can find them. But if not, just keep an eye out. I'm sure Oreo will bring them back around at some point. They seem to revive a lot of their flavors. Speaking of flavors, I know the gingerbread Oreos are in the stores, the new gingerbread Oreos. However, they do not have them at my local stores. I did talk to an Oreo rep who happened to be putting out Oreos the other day, and I asked him, and he said, no, we don't have them here, but if you go down to Ward's Road, we've already stocked them over there. So I may have to take a trip at some point down to Ward's Road just to get these so we can do a review. But nonetheless, the tiramisu is finally done. I hope you guys love it. And if you guys are loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Hit the little bell icon. It's over here somewhere. It'll let you know every time I put out a new video. And don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the horrid rain we're having out there today. As one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. It's super important. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves. They're the ones that need it the most. I'm Jason Oliver. This is Whatever It Is, and I hope you've enjoyed this Oreo review. I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care.